Welcome back to another video. I am going to keep it short and I am going to keep it on point. If you want to change your life in 2026, then there are three things that you need to focus on. If you focus on these three things, I promise you, you will see yourself. Your life will totally change. You will feel like you haven't felt ever before. You will do things that you have never done before, and all your dreams, all your goals, you will start to accomplish them one by one. And that is what I want for you. And that is what I want for myself. So, before, let's focus. Focus on these two things. Number one, your physical health. Physical health is one of the most important thing, I would say the most important thing when it comes to changing for good, leaving the old version of yourself behind and changing your life. Once you'll shred that extra fat from your body, you'll start to feel more productive. You'll start to feel more energetic. You'll work more. You won't feel lazy. Most of the time you probably have felt, I would say you have felt that you want to change, you want to do things, you have those ideas in you, but you cannot execute them because the energy is not there. We eat junk, we listen to these different sort of things, these podcasts and these sort of content. Our mental and the physical health goes so bad that we are not able to take action. We're not able to execute. More or less everyone knows what they want to do in their life, but they're not able to execute the plan. The energy that you want, the head start that you want is not there. So your physical health is really, really important. So when it comes to physical health, you need to focus on things. Gym, please do not take it lightly. Most of people, they claim that gym is not important when we talk about shredding, losing weight or fat. Actually, gym training weights, lifting weights really helps with, really actually make it accelerated. Your fat loss program, it really accelerated. So just focus on the gym. And one more thing, what the gym does is that it gives you at least a basic structure. Shoulders high, chest out. It gives you that sense of confidence. When you feel, when your posture, it gets steady, you feel that confidence in you, and you say, okay, I can do things, I deserve this. Just think about it. It's all about your mindset. So these are little things. 3-4 times a week, if you go to the gym, just have that basic decent structure. I'm not talking about getting big muscular or just maybe going for the competition. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about a basic structure. So focus on that. And the second thing, obviously, the cardio. A lot of us, we are obviously running, swimming, anything that you like, just cycling, whatever is your taste, do at cardio. So these two things. So this is the first thing, your physical health. It will give you a platform, it will give you a space, it will give you that energy to start, to take action, the energy to do things, to get things done that you need to change. So physical health. Next thing is your financial health. Obviously, I cannot rate them actually, which is more important and which is less important, because they're all equally important. They're all correlated and they all constitute your overall health, your mental health, your overall quality of your life. So financial health. Now work on the skill that you always want to, the passion that you always want to. If you believe that your passion doesn't pay you right away, then work on something which pays you, and side by side build your passion. Work on your passion, because eventually this is what I want you to do, and eventually this is what you would want yourself. See, just imagine that how would you want yourself to be in next 10 to 15 or 20 years. Do not wait for another 10 years or 5 years to start. Right now, start working on it, even if you give 30 minutes or 1 hour, 60 minutes every day. It doesn't matter how much time you give, but you need to start building it now, slow and steady. So your financial health, start working on the skill that you want to, or work on your passion, start building. Is it business? Is it you want to go on the content creation side? You want to go into sales? You want to go to marketing? You want to be an AI engineer? Whatever it is. You want to work in Silicon Valley, you want to have your own startup, whatever it is, you need to start working right away. There is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is a myth, is one of the most toxic concept that has been implanted in us from various surrounding us. Like, there'll be a perfect moment, this is when I start. You have to start in an imperfect way. How you think? What do you think is the difference between you and someone that you look up to? They did not wait for that perfect moment. They started in an imperfect way. People laughed at them, people mocked them, but they didn't stop. They kept going. And this is what matters. You do not stop. You keep going. People will laugh at you. People will mock you, and the same people will come to you for the advice. That how did you do? The same people will say that he got lucky or she got lucky. Overnight success. This is what they call. But they know, and you will know. You started when you least felt like starting. You started when you just wanted to be in your comfort zone. People laughed at you, people mocked you, but you didn't stop. You kept going. Because you want so badly that you didn't care about anything else. Nothing mattered to you. Then your goal, then your dream, then the life you want. As they say that it all comes to the point where your want will decide where you are going to go, where you are going to end up in the next 10, 15 or 20 years. So yeah, it's financial health. The financial health is one of the most important thing that you need to work on, and you have to start making money. Your physical health will give you a head start to start working on the things that you want to do, and the financial health. Now the financial health will give you the opportunities to travel, to buy things. It will give you that money power, to do things, to buy things, to travel, for the experiences, for the things that you always wanted to do, for the places that you always wanted to travel, for the experiences that you always wanted to have. This is what will give you. Now imagine this, the combination of the financial health with a good physical health, a good solid physique, confidence. Now my friend, confidence is going on the top. Now once the confidence is going on the top, what is happening? What do you think is happening? What is getting really, really strong? Who's getting really, really strong? Yes, your mental health. The most important. The most important. Obviously, it is the most important. That's why it comes at a cost. If you say that you're sitting on the bed, you are the most positive person in the world, but you cannot be happy. You can act, you can pretend in front of people, but you can never be happy. You can never be at peace. I am not saying that make millions of dollars. I'm not saying have a muscular or abs. Everyone has their their goals. Whatever your goal is, whatever your satisfaction level. You know, I always say this. For years I've been saying this, that it all matters to the satisfaction. At what point you feel satisfied. So yeah, whatever your satisfaction level is, whatever your goals and dreams are, this is what will constitute your mental health. A good physical health will give you the space, the platform, the headshot to work for your goals, to chase your dreams. You'll Once you'll start working on your financial health, once you achieve this with your physical health, your financial health and physical health will constitute a positive mental health. And all these three will give you that quality of life you have always wanted. That contentment, that feeling that you feel complete when you wake up, you do not feel that hole in you. And obviously, when all these three are there, then lastly, and the bonus thing, you will feel spiritual. I'm not going to talk about the religion here, but whatever spirituality you believe in. And lastly, I would say, once you believe that you have all these three, then please give back. Give back to the community, to your loved ones, to the people who are surrounding you. Lift them. Do not pull them down. Lift them. Give back to the society. See you next time.